Howie finally strikes, and he's not done yet. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Dingbat here, and we got some breaking news, mother-hupping news. The Eagles finally made a trade. Howie Roseman is on it. Now, this is a very, very interesting trade, I gotta say, because I gotta tell you, I didn't think they would go this route, but I'm not upset about it. I like it because I like the versatility that this is going to give your secondary. But make no mistake about it, Eagles aren't done yet. You still got to add a pass rusher. But let's talk about this trade really quick before I go and double moonwalk Mark Holmes on Jacob Media. So let's talk about this really, really quick. I wanted to get this out before I go on there. Adam Schefter reports, trade. Jets are sending cornerback Michael Carter and a 2027 7th-round pick to the Eagles in exchange for wide receiver John Mechie and a 2027 6th-round pick. Now, I like John Mechie, I do, but I think the Eagles got enough receivers. A.J. Brown's not going anywhere. All right, we all know that, finally. Hopefully people know that. And secondly, Darius Cooper's back, and I think he can play. So now the Eagles go out and they get a cornerback. And here's the interesting thing about the corner that they got. Zach Berman wrote this. The Eagles add an experienced nickel cornerback. He's played 85% of his career snaps in the slot. Would this compel the Eagles to play Cooper DeJean outside more? Now, Michael Carter is young, okay? He's only 26 years old. I think he was a 5th-round pick, a steal for the Jets at the time. And he comes in. Do the Eagles think he could play on the outside, or do they want to put him in the slot? My guess is this. My guess is it takes him a while to transition. They put DeJean in the slot. They see if Bennett's the guy. If Bennett can't do it, if they're not comfortable, they're going to bounce Cooper DeJean outside for the time being, and then you put him in the slot. That's what would seem like the normal smart thing to do for the Eagles. But we'll have to wait and see. This definitely bolsters the cornerback position. This definitely gives the Eagles some versatility in that secondary to move Cooper DeJean outside. And it's going to be basically what Fangio and how Fangio feels about this kid. But look, the Eagles, a lot of you guys want corner help and think that that is more of a priority than the edge rusher. Well, this is something. To me, this is most likely the first shoe to drop. Now, what I think about this is you're giving up a player in Mechie. You're giving up a 6th-round pick. You're getting a 7th-round pick back. If the Eagles still want to go out and make a move, a big splash, a pass rusher, right? I would love to see Will McDonald, and that's a whole different video that I'll save, I guess, for tomorrow now, since I was working on that. But we got this breaking news today. I think this is a good move for the Eagles. I think it helps the Eagles, but I don't think they're done yet. I think they're far from done. I think this is the first step and the first shoe to drop, and I hope that they still will add another edge rusher. Maybe it won't be as big of a splash as I like, but if you could just get somebody to add into the rotation, I think that would help the Eagles a lot. I really do. And I'm glad that now with Mechie gone, and I like Mechie, but with him gone, hey, the Eagles, we can put this A.J. Brown crap. I don't have to hear about it. You don't have to hear about it. Nobody has to hear about it anymore. He ain't going nowhere. My boy is not going anywhere. As far as Michael Carter goes, I'm really interested to see how the Eagles are going to use him, because I always get this sense with Fangio that he likes Cooper DeJean in the slot. He likes him there, and I don't know if he wants to move him outside, but I don't feel like he has a choice, and it makes you wonder how confident they are and how comfortable they are with Jacorian Bennett going forward. So this is an interesting trade, no doubt about it. I think it's the first shoe to drop. I expect Howie to look to make other moves. I still think an offensive lineman is possible, and I still think a pass rusher is possible. I think this is just the start, and I think this is a good trade for the Eagles. As far as Mechie goes, I feel bad, man. You're going from a Super Bowl contender to the stinkiest team in the league. But hopefully the Eagles aren't done yet. Hopefully they got another plan, and hopefully we are going to see it very, very soon because, yeah, I think this is a great move for the Eagles in terms of getting some depth and getting some flexibility in that secondary. Now, at worst case scenario, if you need to kick Cooper DeJean on the outside, you can now solve that problem at cornerback by having a guy who's an experienced slot guy playing for you. And I think that's what this is about. This is about giving the Eagles some flexibility. So we're going to see where it goes, how it goes, all that good stuff. Look, the Eagles, we're on the verge of another home field advantage, another playoff run, and another Super Bowl. That's what it's coming. You know that. I know that. And you got to make a move here. You have too many draft picks. I mean, where the Eagles got, they're never going to use the amount of draft picks they have. And they're getting a 7th round pick back for a 6th round pick, right? So they're not really losing the number of draft picks. You still have a lot of ammo to make one more move. And the fact that they're getting Michael Carter, right? It's not a big splash at corner, but they're getting somebody that can help them. This tells me that they're looking for more help. Okay, they're looking for more help, and my bet is the next move is going to be on the edge. That's where they're going to want to go, and if I was them, that's where I would want to go too. So I expect that to be the next move, the next shoe to drop. But you know what? We'll find out. It'll be very interesting. With that said, you guys take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it, and hey, it is what it is. Good job, Howie. Another Howie robbery. One more move, baby. One more move. Get that edge rusher, man. Go out. Get that edge rusher. We good to go. We good to go this year. Denzel Washington out. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.